Poetry is not what we do. Poetry is who we are. We live poetry. We eat poetry. We make love.
This love is 3D. We're at the confluence of technology. Our souls meet like two streams, sharing each other's dreams.
For no one, so why should we wait for time? Life's a continuous race. You can't slow down, man, even when you see the finish line.
Where were you when I sat in the labyrinths of the dark night, cooking words like a chef making fish
To change
stew?
the words, to eat and dress in a style that define you without thinking what the round table people would think
My
about
ink
you.
don't go astray like bodyguard son. They squander all my thoughts inside this brain bank. It don't lose guard.
Why do the old folks think they know everything? You fail to understand you're not living the times I'm living in. You can see from the start, with 30 years apart, I have new blood while you're still sustained by an old heart.
Without which you would have never existed.
Some people want to be superstars, shiny so bright, they're also in the spotlight. They want to flow right and tight, making people feel the vibes. Hello, welcome to World of Poetry Show. My name is Olumide Holloway. You can also call me Olulu, the Kingdom from Zulu. We'll be right back. Welcome back. On today's show, we'll be having Toborated, a soul singer with a difference, and KMX, a finalist at World of Words Season 1, and also Soonest, a regular on Word Up. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, moving on. Moving on, we have officially ended the second segment, and as our tradition goes, we'll be ending musically. So, at this juncture, I would like to call up stage Toborated.
Penthouse.
Can you hear me? Can you hear my boyfriend? Okay, so I have to pause like this for the next maybe 5 minutes. This song was inspired by things that happened around, and I'm glad that what I'm about to say is not different from what others have been saying. So even when the government, even when they try to justify themselves, it still doesn't make sense. So the title of this song is It Don't Make Sense. I don't know, it don't make sense at all. I heard on the radio when they said my Kathy died. Another bomb blast somewhere, and the Chibok girls they cry. All these things we see and the pain we feel. Someone tell me, is this the end? I can't remember last when we had all things alright. So kata for body, killing for money. I be you, no sabi, and not a fail. Body government, scatter system. Everywhere you look now, we go. Tell me what you would do. Would you play the fool when corruption is staring right at you? All these things that we see and the anger we feel, everything where we hear, it all makes sense. I'm not gonna fit to kill myself, sin I vex, even when they justify themselves. All these things that we see and the anger we feel, everything where we hear, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. It's all over the papers, the corners, the kidnap, the bomb blast, it's all in the news. Where do we go from here? We got nothing to do and nothing to say, but try. There is God, oh, try. There is God, oh, somebody cry. Hey, yeah. So kata for body, kill for money. I be you, no sabi, in not a bail. Body government, scatter system. Everywhere you look now, we go. Tell me what you do. Would you play the fool when corruption is staring back at you? All these things that we see and the anger we feel, everything where we at, it all makes sense. I never bitch, kill myself, sin I vex, even when they justify themselves. All these things that we see and the anger we feel, everything where we at, it all makes sense. Tell me what you would do. Would you play the fool when corruption is staring right at you? All these things that we see and the anger we feel, everything where we at, it all makes sense. I'm not gonna bitch, kill myself, said I'm excited, even when they justify themselves. Now so kata body, kill for money. I be you, no sabi, in not a bail. Body government, scatter system. Everywhere you look now, we go. I heard on the radio when they said my kid died. Thank you very much. I don't know if I still have time. Okay, let's lighten up a little. I heard this song on the radio. I'm sure most of you know it. It's been a while. I actually did my version before I got the full version of the song. It's a song, you know, it's a silly song actually. We were watching TV, suddenly never took the light. Daddy was angry, Mommy was freaked out. We went outside, trying to pass away time. In order to tell we the play, we composed this song, saying never bring the light, never bring the light. Come on, Johnny. Never bring the light, never bring the light. The light will never come take. Before we know it reach 7 days. Mommy soup on the sour. Everybody start to the holla. Now which kind of a head be this? Are they vex, are they para? I am so pissed. In order to tell we the play, we compose this song, say never bring the light. Oh yeah, happy now. Never bring the light. Never bring the light. Never bring the light. Never bring the light. We don't know what to do. Never bring the light. Never bring the light. Never bring the light. See, now so we go there. Every day by day we go pray. Sote, sote, sote. Now so we go there. Every day by day we go pray. We go pray with the bag. Now which kind country be this? We go back for never. Now which kind country be this? We go back for the things where we supposed get. We go back for never, back for Gary, back for fuel and back for justice. Whoa, all I wanna say is that they don't really care about hands. Put your hands together for yourselves. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my best suit. Got in my car and raced like a jet all the way to you. Knocked on your door with heart in my head to ask you a question.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Turbo Rated. So I understand the presidential election is in February next year. So by January, you will have electricity constant. And just like we did when the salt and hot water news came, we'll vote for Jonathan again. Because for our mind, light don't day. Ladies and gentlemen, the third segment and the final. To open this part, it's my pleasure to welcome also from Benin. Benin people want to take over Lagos. Put your hands together for KMX.
Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, cause I need to know. You say I'll never get your blood.
What up, people? What up? Okay, I'm actually from Warri, Delta State. I bring you greetings from the oil city. Alright, it's good to be here after over a year, and I'm doing a piece titled It Was My First Time. This was my first time. I do hope you enjoy it. My uncle was my favorite amongst my relations. Not just because he was Dad's younger brother, but basically because he always bought me gifts whenever he comes around. This kind act of his always prompted an exciting sensation from inside young me, drawing me closer and closer to him as I grew older. He soon became a listening ear each time I had a new gossip to share. I also found him a yielding shoulder whenever Mom and Dad became upset about my childish ways. Our friendship grew sweeter when I turned 14, cause we would talk for hours about guys and their different methods of approaching a girl. It was all fun and interesting, as I saw myself being exposed to the gimmicks and strategies my contemporaries cheaply fell for. Deep down on my inside, I gained courage and strength, building values and self-worth of womanhood in me. But my once cherished world soon had an impoverished end when I turned 16. The problem started from his eyes and then moved on to his hands. I refused my mind to think strange, but my body disagreed. All my assumptions and presumptions were confirmed the night my uncle deflowered me. I moved from asking why to tears, and from tears to asking why so endlessly that painful night, because it was my first time. I am the last son amongst my 7 brothers. Growing up, I often hear them discuss about girls, ladies, and women with so much passion and excitement. I even saw their smiles and uneasiness when they bring one home. Their lifestyle made me look forward to meeting my first girl ever. I nursed this secret desire until high school. I met this beautiful princess whom spending a great deal of time with meant nothing to me. I never knew what I bargained for until I mistakenly did it with her that Sunday night. Sincerely speaking, after we were done, I felt my dignity debased. The whole of me was emptied, with my spirit grieved, my heart vexed, and my body used, because it was my first time. The first day I met my roommates, I so admired their hairdos, their makeups, and their beautiful dresses. day after day, week after week. As they flaunt their flamboyance before my eyes, thoughts of emulating them were foremost in my heart's mind. This made me do all the cooking, cleaning, and even washing their clothes. Maybe my attitude would appeal to them and eventually grant me a welcome into their fold. I guessed. And yes, my guess was right. I was given the golden invitation of attending a night party with them in a 5-star hotel. I so thanked my stars as we set out for the night, as I was offered some skimpy and revealing clothes to wear. Standing before the mirror, I gradually developed cold feet and became skeptical of where we were headed, but my lips lacked the courage to utter. With my mind already lost in wonderland, I relinquished the feeling and trashed it as a mere thought. Relished in the ecstasy of soft music, chilled wines, dim blood rolling lights, and dance steps I invented that same night. Tipsy as I was, led to room 121 in the 7th floor, with my friend having a chat with an old man I thought was the taxi driver taking us home that night, because he actually looked like one. Dumbfounded and held spellbound was me when this old man pulled out some cash from his pocket, handed them to my dear friend, who held me and murmured some words like, "You'll be fine, okay?" My anxiety reached its peak when my friend left me behind and walked through the door, leaving me behind with this old man. I mean, old enough to be my grandfather. I know you can predict the rest of my story, but to satisfy your curiosity, I'll tell. He reached out for the switch, turned off the bright light, and approached me with his naked body. Removed my clothes bit by bit and went straight into me bare and hard. I tried to raise my hands and even my voice as a sign of my disgust, but I lacked the strength to. He had barely had his feel when blood, thick blood, gushed out of me like running water. With my heart filled with anger, betrayal, bitterness, and pain, just because it was my first time. It is a pity that what was meant to be a sacred consummation between a man and a woman under matrimony is not taken for a sport. It's even more appalling to know that some now see it as a means of livelihood. The most disheartening of all is the abomination committed by folks of same sex. Listening to these things and seeing all these can really break one's heart, because in the beginning it was not so. As you hear these words tonight, allow me speak this truth straight into your heart. No matter how this message is perverted, no matter how the media and the internet try to debase the sacredness of sex, it remains an act bounded under the oath of marriage. As we hear these words tonight, perhaps we'll have a change of heart. Maybe like me, your first time was the wrong time. But as you join me to make this solemn pledge, that our next time will be the right time. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Even the DJ no understand chicken. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was very hot. Put your hands together for KMX. Okay. This next performance is from someone that is not new. We are all familiar with him. So without too much intro, put your hands together as I welcome Soonest.
It's Eric Manning.
Yo, big star.
I'm not this tall. I was there, I be there doing something, and they called me to perform. Alright, what up? I can't hear you, you're sleeping. What up? Alright, honestly, I didn't come so prepared, but I'm going to do one of those pieces I'm known for. Should I do these children? Should I do these children? Yes, I've become an uncle. Let me take you back to the class like I always do. Immensity Tremor Oshani. Who will teach my children Archimedes? Tell them that life will seek to submerge you wholly or partially in mud, urine, or feces, but remember, there will always be enough trust obeying the laws of physics. You see, on this path of life, it is a taboo to dream and no eyes see the fumes of visions left behind. But move on. Immensity Tremor Roshoni, who will be their John, unworthy yet to baptize God's only begotten Son. Tell them that snails too may bear horns, and only the righteous blind will see at midnight the rising sun. It's always darkest before the dawn. I'll stop there, no be the point for today. Alright, let's go back to these children. I didn't come prepared like I told you. I see them! A mammoth crowd, about 150 million. Chanting loud of their pilgrim mission, marching proud on their way to Zion. Their eyes open wide, still they walk on in oblivion. The blind stares of these 60 million pairs of eyes, staring hard, but the truth they never come to realize, for they are blinded by follies and their minds are beclouded with lies. Far goes the fresh fragrance, brewing is a chaotic storm, we seem not to stand a chance, so tell me, where will our help come from? Now here we are, free Jews in Babylon, already born by faith, thriving on in oblivion, with sorrow for a soulmate. Thus I will look tomorrow's people in the eyes and ask them, saying, what are you living for? You see, the last about a true story of charades and lies, the sweet tale of Fody, Hollow and Gore. They are but mere reflections and abstractions of reality, ever gay, ever jocund, ready to celebrate mediocrity. Below par the average they always give, and that makes me grieve. Lavishly they keep spending more, yet they have nothing in store. They are but mere feet for moths, maggots and worms, nothing better than farmyard weeds, soon to be cropped up when the harvest time comes. Thus often it makes me wonder, if Ben 10, Naruto and Avatar is all they can offer, then there is no hope of redemption for this Eden. So listen, these children, a generation prematurely weaned up the milk of mother. These children born to an era of madness in the marshmallow mass media. These children, tutored and tamed by tardy TV stars, learning foolish facts from frivolous fashion marks, acquiring stupid swags from inmates long chained behind bars. These children, these ones that seek riches in rags and find beauty in tattooed scars. These babies with breasts sagging like those of flaccid hags. These children, tutored by their nannies, sagacious dummies, judicious dundies, ignoramus, bodigis. These babies, toddling adults, needing nappies to hold back the drooping ignominies oozing forth from their undies. These children, a generation of believing heathens that celebrate the Halloween on our day of Thanksgiving. These children, fat-fed on French fries and many more Western lies. These naughty sheep which upon the altar of nothingness we sacrifice. These children, again I say, for what are we living? Yes, we, somebody take off my mask, for I, Nathaniel, I am one of them.
Okay. Yeah, that was the performance of someone that wasn't ready. So when you did ready, how everything you will do now. So ladies and gentlemen, soonest.
Wow. Hope you enjoyed the show, because I did. We'd love to hear from you. So tweet at us at Word of 11 and also leave comment at our website www.wordof11ng.com. Till you come away next week, stay poetic.